Hold on, let me make sure my chat is up. Okay. Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Stefan. This is the White Dog Tarot if you're new. It's so great to meet everybody. I'm streaming outside today. It's so nice out. For everybody new, thanks so much for finding my weird show. All my live shows are free, and when I'm not lost outside. And streaming from my house. We do live callers, so if you're interested in coming on the show for a free reading, or if you just, want to talk, I like to talk too. So, and yeah, for everybody else, I do offer private readings. They're $50. And you can connect with me on Instagram or through email. What's up, Ansuman? How are you? Dude, I tried to stream a little bit earlier for you. That way you're not up at 4 a.m. in India. Can you, is my service okay? I can't tell if I have service or not, so. How are you? Okay, so we'll wait for some, I guess Ansuman just wanted to stop by and say hello. And Ansuman, I hope you're healing from your motorcycle accident. Yeah, and for everybody new, I started this show in February, and yeah, I decided to leave my old career to do this. Best decision I ever made, even though I do this for free now. Hey, Aparna, how are you doing? Great to see you. How's your day going? You're doing great? We had such a fun reading for you the other day. I love it when a husband shows up in a reading. Yeah, I know. I know it's night over there in India. You guys are pretty far away. Trying to think. What time is it? Like, I don't know if you guys are 12 hours ahead. I think it might be. Is it 1 a.m. there? Aparna, where in India do you live? Such a big country. Hey, Noah. Noah, you know what I realized? I feel so bad. I didn't get a chance to give you a reading the other day. I'm doing great, Noah. How are you doing? It's great to see you. Let's play the what time is it game. So here in New York, it's 1 p.m. It's 10:30 in India. What time is it in Egypt, Noah? Aparna, is that South or North India? No, I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good today. Feeling very south. I'd love to pull some cards for you, Noah. I should visit Aparna. I would love to visit India. I would absolutely love it. It looks like such an amazing place. I don't, when I travel, most of the time I don't really love cities. I like more like nature. That being said, when I go to Europe, I do like to visit some of the cities, so. Hey, Latoya, and guys, please, please give the show a like. It really helps a lot to get thumbs ups, maybe thumbs downs, but hey, Zay. Latoya, I would love to pull a card for you. I'm just doing a quick reading for my friend Noah. Latoya, I'm Stefan. It's so great to meet you. I think you're new. Oh, you watched my last show? Where are you chatting with us from? All right, Aparna, I'll take you up on that. I'll come visit you. As long as it's okay with your husband. He might be like, who the hell is this guy? A yes, no. Oh, thanks, Latoya. That's so sweet of you. Do you, where do you live? All right. I love seeing new people find the show, just because I don't really know anything about technology. It still blows my mind. Oh, you're in Maryland? Right on. You're by DC. I've been to Maryland a bunch of times. I've been to most states. Okay, Noah, let's pull a card from you. My friend Noah in Egypt. And then we're going to pull some cards for Latoya. Can you guys see me okay? Hopefully you can. Okay. Noah. And Noah, no more clairescence on me. It makes me feel vulnerable. I'm just kidding. You can look all you want. Okay. Three. Noah, I actually see you. I mean, I this will make sense for you. For everybody else, it might not. Just because Noah, the first time we met, she told us a lot about what she's had to go through in the last couple years. I really see you kind of like finally getting over some of these old wounds, and you're kind of replacing it with like community, the right people, celebration. It's like you're trading out 3 swords for 3 cups. It's really beautiful. I also think it's really important that, let me get one more, because this is quite interesting. Okay. Love this. Noah, I got the 3 cups with the Hermit, with this on top of both of them. This feels like embracing the new ways of thinking, new ways to find joy, maybe even new people in your life. maybe even finding support groups for people who have been through similar things as you. Latoya, I will pull cards for you after this, so just hang tight, hun. Noah, are you working right now? I actually, because if you're not, and I don't know, I know you have kids. I know you have 2 kids. I actually think it would be really great for you to find, and it doesn't have to be work, just finding something that feels like it's in alignment for you. I actually see this new period of you kind of embracing new groups of people, embracing new ways to kind of go inward and reflect. I think it might create something like really long term in your life. It might even, I mean, with Pentacles are a card of like something material, but to me, it kind of feels bigger than that. This is beautiful energy. This is a card of going forward. It's a card of being in alignment, like success. It was clarified by the 8 of Pentacles, and then I got the 3 of Pentacles. I'm getting, I mean, a lot of Pentacle energy, which can be material. Another 3, holy shit. Excuse my language. I think you need to find something in alignment that you feel really good about working on and investing your time and energy into. You have an interview for a job. I expect it to go well. Let's see what we need to know about that. This is a card of working well with others. Just show up as yourself, you know, be authentic. Ask them questions. I love interviews. What does Noah need to know about this job? What kind of job is it? Ooh. This feels like a good job for you. Don't fall in love at work. I mean, these don't have to be love. I mean, we want them to be, but I asked about your job. This is something that I think might be that you, like a job that might make you feel like emotionally full, like creative. It's also like an equal partnership. Okay. Is this work? Is this work? Interesting. Hold on. Is this work? I know I asked if it was work. Oh my goodness. Is this at work? Oh, Noah. I think you might fall in love. You know how Stefan feels about workplace romances, but this is not work. I just asked. It has something to do with work. Looks great. Let me know how this interview goes. This looks great. Stay in alignment, work hard, know your value, be confident, make room for new, get rid of this stuff. Oh, thanks, Noah. You're so sweet. I'm grateful to you. I mean, you always give me such nice compliments. You told me I could be a professor or a model. You're so sweet. I think it's coming for you. All right, Latoya. Are you still with me? Okay, Latoya. And it's so great to meet you. All right. Can you ask me again? What? Yeah. What's on your mind? And guys, I say this a lot. I'm going to say it again. I know that this isn't like a sexy opinion in the tarot community. Let's try to, we always want real intention with what we're asking. We want to make sure that it's for our highest good. Okay, has your son's father been thinking about you? What's his name, by the way? Tay? So yeah, well, let's pull cards. But Latoya, you know what I'm gonna tell you? Well, you might not, because we just met. I bet Zay does. If you feel like he is, and you're asking me, you already know the answer. You know he is. Guys, we always have to trust what we feel. But I'd be happy to let you know what I see. So. You got 2 baby daddies. I like how you said that. I have a 12-year-old daughter. Ugh, being a single parent is it's so much work. I love it. It's exhausting. I got my hands full for sure. I think probably the scariest part about leaving my like corporate job that paid like a ton of money. I was making like over 100,000 a year. I think the scariest part about walking away to do this for free, or just to take a chance on this, was having to consider the implications of having to take care of somebody else. So that was the scariest part for me. The readers be confusing you. Yeah. You know, Latoya, I'm glad you said that. Zay, my moderator, she knows this. I've said this a lot. I actually don't do general readings anymore. And the reason being is I kind of had a moment where I wasn't even really sure if they were helping people. And I think it's to what you said. We feel a certain way, and then we watch a bunch of general readings that may or may not even be for us. And a lot of times they can just confuse us. So don't be confused. Follow what you feel, okay? It's one thing to get a message that's meant for just you, like let's say right now. But I always want you to trust what you feel and what you're seeing and experiencing, even before like a tarot reading, like a one-on-one reading. But I've had some real like amazing moments through general readings when I first started getting into tarot, and it was transformed my life. But sometimes we can get kind of sucked in down bad rabbit holes that don't help, you know? And I have really strong convictions about really not creating any environment with pulling cards where it's going to create any sort of like fear or like paranoia, or like mistrust in other people. I just don't think it should be used for that, you know? So if you're starting to feel confused, maybe just detach if you can. I know sometimes I get obsessive too. It's something I have to work on. Try to just detach, you know? Let's see what we get, hun. How long have you guys been separated? And is he a good guy? I guess we'll find out. Did it, hopefully he didn't hurt you or anything. Spirit, let's help my friend Latoya. You're never in a relationship? Okay. Do you guys still connect? Like, is he in your kid's life? Is he in his, I don't know if you have a son or a daughter with him. Is he in his son's life? I'm hoping he is. Tell me about Tay. Is he? You got me hanging on the edge of my seat here. Not really. And you just stopped talking again a couple of months ago. Latoya, I'm sorry. You know, as a father and someone who's really like made a promise to myself to be accountable to like to other people and for the things I say and do, that's not okay with me, and you shouldn't be okay with that either. I mean, he needs to step his fucking game up. You know, he's responsible for another person, and you don't deserve that, but most importantly, your son doesn't either. You know, sounds like he's cold and hot. You know what? I don't even care if he's cold and hot. He doesn't even ever have to look at you, but he has a responsibility to his child, you know? Listen, don't take this the wrong way, because you seem like a sweetheart, but I don't have a lot of respect for people who don't want to be present in their kids' lives, especially after they're, you know, they decided to have sex. So, truthfully, Latoya, I'm going to pull cards for you right now. Please don't take this the wrong way, hon. I'm not going to pull cards on him. Maybe I will pull one card to see what we need to know about him, but I think you need to be clear. And you know what? When you give somebody permission to come in and out of your life, you're telling them that, like, that's okay with you. And we know it's not, you know? I dated somebody who was really hot and cold, and multiple people, actually. It feels terrible, you know? And it creates a lot of instability. It can, like, in your child's life. So, your son doesn't deserve that. Maybe you should say that to him in a kind way, you know? I don't know how old he is. Let's see. What do we need to know about Tay? Damn, Latoya. I mean, this guy, he knows. This is not somebody who doesn't have a conscience. I just want you to know that. He's acutely aware of his responsibilities and his indecisions, like his inability to bring fairness to this. Because at the end of the day, this guy really just wants to have a family deep down. But it's like he keeps getting in his own way. I don't know why. Because he feels like he fucked you over and he feels ashamed. That's why. he feels like he can't, this guy has a lot of regret, and he feels like he can't undo his mistakes. What's the advice for Latoya? You need to be the stable one, okay? You have to, I know that it's not fair. You'll get justice. Like, it'll balance itself out, but you need to be the stable one in your son's life. And you need to make sure that you're protecting him from like instability, you know, whether that's like his dad coming in and out of his life. I mean, we always want we always want it. I mean, that's what kids want. They want both parents in their life. I think that you need to make it about him and not you and him. Make it about your son, not you and Tay. Okay? I think you should have a real honest conversation with him. And I know he's not going to like it, but this guy knows. And you know what should she get back with this guy? Don't get back with him, Latoya. However, it doesn't mean that you can't do the right thing and have an honest conversation with him, because this guy's going to be in your life ostensibly whether you want him to or not, you know? I mean, I'm not with the mother of my child. We were together like 3 years. My daughter's 12. We broke up like 2 weeks after she was born. But he's going to be in your life whether you want to or not. So if there's an ego, put it aside, because it's not about you. It's about your son. And just have a conversation with him, you know? This is not somebody you should mess with or have a relationship with, okay? Maybe you can talk to him and he can find a way to start doing right by you and his kid. If you guys get back together, it's just going to end in a lot of fighting, and I think you're going to get heartbroken. But I think you need to really like stand on business with this guy, and like he needs to be a man, and like stop being so selfish. I love you. I know that wasn't a fun, lighthearted message, but you don't need someone like that as a romantic partner. You can have expectations about what he needs to show up for as a parent, but you deserve a lot better from a romantic partner, and hopefully he can step up. You know, I don't know what kind of childhood he had with his father. You probably do. But you know what I would say? Maybe reflect on that with him. You know, if he had like an absent parent, I mean, ask him how it made him feel growing up. You know, a lot of times it's making people have perspective on what they're doing. And I know that's tough. I mean, we all have pain, you know? But, I mean, we've all been kids, and we all know how horrible it felt, like, to feel, like, abandoned, or, you know, those are, like, old childhood wounds. And again, be firm, stand on business, but don't make this guy feel attacked, because I can tell right now he's probably not someone who handles that well. So try to be emotionally balanced. And I know that this is a situation, you'd be almost justified in being angry or popping off with him. Be the bigger person, you know? You know, the way we help other people get better, I believe, is to do right by ourselves. And, you know, even if we have to be blunt sometimes, if we're trying to do it from the right place, to me, that's all you can do. So, we love you. Let me know how it goes, all right? Hey, Michael, long time no see. Sure, Aparna, I'd love to give you a reading. Guys, I had a couple cards fly away, so I'm going to go grab them. Give me 1 second. Okay. Do I still feel like it would have been a no? What do you mean, Latoya? Would what have been a no? Not windy today at all, Demetrius. It's really nice out. Asked what question? About him thinking about you? Oh, if that's what you meant, Latoya, he's definitely thinking about you. Trust me. At the least, he's thinking about he's thinking about you and your kid. But Latoya, it doesn't make me feel good to say this. We need to see people. We have to see the reality of how people actually are. I struggle with that sometimes. You know, I'm somebody who wants to see the best in people. Sometimes at my own peril. With that said, I unfortunately believe that if you want to at least give yourself an opportunity for any sort of change in just how he shows up, and I'm not saying that maybe you guys can't have a future together down the line, but there's no chance that you should even entertain it right now. And if you keep waiting for him to do right by you now, you're going to get more of the same. So unfortunately, I think it's really going to it's going to fall on you to do right by you and try to have the conversation with him. And again, for right now, don't make it about you and him. Make it about your son, okay? If anything, he'll have a lot of respect for you that you're not trying to like get back with him. Because right now, he should have to earn you back. It's not the other way around, all right? So the cards are not bad. Latoya, don't you fucking dare apologize. You don't owe me an apology or anyone else, okay? I reject your apology. You don't need to apologize for anything. That's why I started this show. I'm here to help, you know? I'm here to help you guys the best I can. I can't always promise I have the answers, but I mean, damn, I've been through a lot of the same shit that you guys have to go through. I mean, it never stops to amaze me, you know? How much you guys mirror me. You guys are like an extension of me. So I do personal readings, yeah. I try to be pretty reasonable. My private readings are only $50, and we can FaceTime for like an hour. And if you're interested, just email me, or you can connect with me on Instagram, and it's in the video description. But yeah, I would love to do a private reading with you. But listen, give yourself some grace, you know? Go easy on yourself. It's not easy being a parent, especially when you have to make up for an absent parent. But I truly don't think that this is somebody that deserves your love. However, I think that there's a real chance you can maybe get through to him. Let me get one. Now I need to pull another card. I really think that if you speak to him about what we just talked about your son, you don't make it about you two at all, your relationship, don't do it. I think there's a way that you guys can move forward and you might actually be able to get through to this fucking guy. And who knows? Because he has 10 pentacles on his mind. This guy wants a happy home and family life somewhere in there. But you got to make people earn it and prove it when they do wrong by you. And if they don't want to prove it or don't care to put the effort in, there's your answer. What the heck is Chime? Do I take Chime payments? I'm sure I could. I have Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. I guess I could download Chime. There's some links to the 3 of those in the video description. But Latoya, we can figure that out. Don't worry about it. Email me or if you have Instagram, you can send me a message on Instagram. Is there... If Latoya has this conversation with him, what can she expect? This card came out again, Latoya. And this same card, different deck. About what? Ah. Golf clap. Latoya? And I'd be happy to help you, hon, because I know this is a tough conversation. If you go about this the right way, in the way that I was suggesting, you're going to take this guy out of this, like, blocked, stagnant energy to an energy of actual, like, self-reflection. It could lead to something really good, okay? Him wanting to collaborate and work with you, like, in a more team, like, be more present. I think you might help him get in touch with his emotions too. You know, a lot of times, again, it's all perspective. Like, you know, a lot of people will, I mean, they'll act a certain way, show up in a certain way. And only like when, you know, when we reflect on our own lives, like maybe we were treated that way. You know, in this case, like, I don't know what his relationship with his parents are. I wouldn't be shocked if it wasn't great. And I'm not trying to make an assumption. But, I mean, usually when you have 2 really loving and supportive parents who are present in your life, that's kind of, you kind of grow up to give your kids the same. So I'm here to help you, though. I know this isn't easy. Just remember, it will get better, but you cannot keep fucking waiting around on this guy. You're better than that. But this guy does have to be a part of your kid's life, and I think through that there is a potential for you guys to connect again, but you need to detach from that kind of outcome. So for now. Hey, peace. Anyway, good luck, Latoya. I'm here to help you if you need it, okay? You can just email me when I'm off the show, or connect with me on Instagram. I forget who is next in the chat. Guys, my phone's at 15%, so I'm going to have to cut it off soon, but I'm going to stream again later. You're so welcome, Latoya. We love you. We're here to help you. Okay, Aparna, what's on your mind? And guys, I always think it's best if we have an intention for what we're trying to pull cards on. You know, if things are going well, sometimes we don't need cards. So keep that in mind. Okay, Aparna, what's on your mind? And guys, please subscribe to the show. Please throw up a thumbs up. I think it helps. I don't really know much about YouTube. I think likes help people find the show. And please donate if you can. Michael, are you... Sorry, man. Hey, listen, come back. I want to talk to you. I hope you're doing okay. Did you find a place to live? I was actually thinking about you this week. I hope are things going better? Just give me a confirmation. Are things going a little bit better for you? Not yet? Michael, we should talk. Let's see if we can figure something out. Are you still living in your car? Let's see if we can figure something out. I want to try and help you. Hey, you got this, dude. I believe in you, man. Just don't give up, okay? Okay, Aparna. You're going through a situation in your marriage. You mean Queen of Cups guy? What's going on? Aparna, tell me what's going on so I can get some before I pull cards. Yeah, what's on your mind? What's happening in your marriage? Okay, tell me about it. All right, Michael, much love, dude. Misunderstanding. You said a misunderstanding? Those happen a lot. That's like the most common problem in marriages, I would imagine. It's us not being on the same page with somebody. Is he hiding something from you? Okay. Aparna, what's his name? You know what? I should use a different deck. Are you concerned that he's cheating on you or something? Hey, Tamara, nice to meet you. Thanks for finding the show. I'm Stefan. Where are you chatting with us from? Vishnu? Okay. Aparna, we're gonna see what we can find out. Have you checked in with yourself about whether or not it might be insecurity, or if you feel like, I mean, have you gotten some red flags, like real red flags? Like, have you caught him lying to you? What's making you think that? And if you just tell me you're not sure what it is, that's okay too. But it's tough, you know, kind of like sifting through intuition and gut feeling versus anxiety. I had a really tough time doing that the last couple months. And truthfully, I should have listened to my intuition. It wasn't anxiety or fear. So, valuable lesson learned. Okay. It's the truth. Okay. Spirit, what do we need? Can we help Aparna, please? Aparna, I'm going to ask you a really tough question, okay? I'm going to ask you a really tough question, but it's the most important question. Let's say you find out that he is and I'm not just saying through me, let's say you find out beyond equivocation that he is cheating on you. What are you going to do? Are you prepared to leave him? And I'm not trying to suggest that you should, but I think it's important that you know what you would do. And it doesn't have to be you're going to walk out. I mean, how would you handle it? Do you know? And if you don't know, it's okay. Would you try to talk to him about it first, or? I know. Listen, I can't begin to imagine like the depth of what your situation is, okay? We just met. I have a child too. There needs to be a point where you have to do what's right for you and maybe her. And I can promise you that sometimes when we think that the solution is to stay in a like a shitty toxic relationship where someone is like lying and cheating on us, that somehow benefits our child or benefits the child. I can short of promise you it doesn't, okay? I can short of promise you that when we stay in a relationship for the wrong reason and we think we're doing right by our kids, it never helps. Because when a kid is in a house where two parents hate each other and don't respect each other, that is not a healthy environment for a child to grow up. So you try to talk to him, but he said your way of thinking is wrong. Okay. I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. Nobody's way of thinking, I mean, okay. Aparna, it seems like you know, truthfully. It seems like you already know. Spirit, what do we need to know about Vishnu? What is he, what's he keeping from Aparna? Is he cheating on her? Aparna, I'm not judge, jury, and executioner, okay? And I take what I do really seriously. And this is a serious question, and it's a scary one. And unfortunately, a lot of people come to tarot for it. A part of me doesn't, it feels like it's not right for me to tell you yes or no, because I feel like that's not my place. What I wouldn't want to do is mislead you, or in any way affect your marriage based on what I'm saying. It feels like he might be, though, from what I'm seeing. It very much feels that way, strongly. What's Aparna's advice here? So beautiful. This is the advice card you got. Aparna, you're going to need strength through this, okay? You're going to need a lot of courage. This is going to take a lot of inner strength to do the right thing. I don't know. I think you told me how old you were. You're like a couple years younger than me. Actually, you're very young. Aren't you like 23? How old are you? Aparna, you have every right to be happy and to be with somebody who treats you well. And if you think that the best that you can do for yourself is to be with some asshole who's going to cheat on you, if that's the case, then that's the best you can do for yourself. I have no idea how divorce works in India. I have no idea. In America, like in the States generally, and when you get a divorce, unless there's something specific, the couple splits the assets down the middle. So again, I don't know what it's like there. Here, you know, if I make $500,000 a year and my wife makes $10 a year, if we get a divorce, barring anything, this is just generally, assets are split down the middle, and the parent who spends the most time with the child gets like a percentage of the other parent's yearly income. So unless it's gosh, I'm such a nerd. You know what I'm going to be doing when I hang up? I'm going to be looking up Indian divorce law now. Aparna, are we friends on Instagram? Can you email me if you don't have Instagram? Let's stay in touch. I want to talk to you after this, okay? I don't want to talk to you about this in front of everybody. Aparna, I'm sorry. This feels really shitty. You deserve so much better, and you can have better. Especially if this guy was selfish. You have dowry here. He took all of it without telling you. I have no idea what that means. I don't know what dowry means. Okay, clearly, I'm not up on my my game with Indian institutions. Okay, Aparna, let's talk after this, maybe. I guess the biggest thing is like, I just don't understand. Right now it's hard. It's kind of lost on me what it means if you separate, just because I don't know what it's like there, like with the legal system. So I can understand if it scares you, if you're feeling like you have to stay with him, and if you walk away, you'll get nothing and be left high and dry. I get that. Just remember, things can't always be about money, okay? Okay. Dowry. All right. Let's not go there yet, Aparna. Will you ever get a good man? Let's not go there yet, okay? You know what, Aparna? You won't if you fucking stay with this guy. And I love you. And I don't mean to come off like a little bit coarse, because I really mean it. You won't if you stay with him. But you know that already. That's the reality. You'll never do better for yourself or get somebody who might be right for you if you don't find strength and courage to do right by yourself and stay with this guy. But you know that already. a marriage portion, Demetrius. What is that? I'm at 2%, so I'm just going to keep going till... Demetrius, can you educate all of us on Indian divorce law? So what does that mean? It means that she's left high and dry, kind of, endowment. Aparna, I love you so much. I'm really sorry what you're going through. It sucks to be cheated on. Let's talk off air. Sounds like Demetrius has this under control. Maybe he can help. Guys, I'm at 1%. I have to go home and charge. I'll be back on in a little bit, okay? For our second stream today. Sorry I have to just cut and run right now, but my phone's about to die. Aparna, we're with you, okay? Maybe start by talking to somebody that you trust, not a friend. Maybe your parents, maybe an attorney. We'll figure this out together, okay? All right, later, Demetrius. Bye, Zay.